Breaking tonight, a judge has dismissed a federal lawsuit Disney filed against Governor Ron DeSantis.
Yeah, that suit alleged that he retaliated against the company for publicly criticizing the state's controversial parental rights law. WESH News' Megan Mulatto joins us live right now with what led up to this dismissal and reaction from Disney.
Yeah, as you mentioned, this is regarding that parental rights law, which is also known as Don't Say Gay. Disney claimed the Reedy Creek Improvement District's governing structure was changed by the Florida legislature only after they had spoken up about that law. Now, the lawsuit claimed there were constitutional violations of free speech, but the judge ruled that Disney lacked legal standing to sue DeSantis and offered no support for their argument. He also said Disney failed to show damages from specific actions the new board has taken. A Disney spokesperson released a statement saying, quote, "This is an important case with serious implications for the rule of law, and it will not end here. If left unchallenged, this would set a dangerous precedent and give license to states to weaponize their official powers to punish the expression of political viewpoints they disagree with. We are determined to press forward with our case." The chairman of the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District, which is the board that took over Reedy Creek, Martin Garcia, also sent us a statement saying, "I'm delighted that this lawsuit, which was nothing more than a distraction, is now behind us. Our board and the district will now continue to make the appropriate changes to operate and function as an independent government agency to promote transparency and accountability while bringing more prosperity to more people in Florida." We also just received a statement from the governor's office, their press secretary, saying, as stated by Governor DeSantis when he signed House Bill 9B, the corporate kingdom is over. The days of Disney controlling its own government and being placed above the law are long gone. The federal court's decision made it clear that Governor DeSantis was correct. Disney is still just one of many corporations in the state, and they do not have a right to their own special government. In short, as long predicted, case dismissed. Now, you may remember Disney has controlled the district's board since 1967, all the way up until about last year. That, of course, has changed, but that was when the Florida legislature had changed its structure and renamed that board to the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District. We're live near Disney. Megan Mulatto, WESH 2 News.